Well, the good news is that the prices are coming down, right, of those things, which is also what's happening in the electric car space, coincidentally. Because
that was good.
As we've seen, the segues only work when Tim doesn't get it until later, right? He believed I
see. I saw where you were going. I could see on his face. He was like,
anyways,
shut up. I knew.
Hit me with yeah. I always knew. All right, so for those totally lost now, Elon is not happy that Lucid came out and dropped the price on the base model of their electric car, which I was actually looking at this the other day. I mean, like every day when I look at the cost of electric cars, but outside, like if you look at the cost of a lot of the new EVs coming out, there is very little reason to not buy a Tesla. Like the new ID4 coming out, when you price it out with all-wheel drive and glass roof and all that stuff, it's like $48,000. And it has a 250 miles of range or something. Like when you look at a lot of these cars, the prices are still absurdly high. And at that point, when it's the same price as a Tesla, you're like, well, I'm going to go get the Tesla, right? Mm-hmm. But Lucid is the only company that actually is coming out with specs on a car that's like, oh, that's actually really compelling. That's actually legit. It's not like 100 miles less range for the same price, right? It's like more miles. And so the Lucid Air, if you recall, is coming out, and they just announced the base model price of $69,900. And are you guys lost? Am I losing you?
No, I just realized that I need to pull up your
yes, you do.
What you're talking about so that we have some visuals. I forget that I had to do your stories too.
Duh.
There you go.
There we are. Yeah, so scroll down a bit. You'll see the Lucid announcement that just came out right there. $69,900 with greater than or equal to, if you guys forgot what that symbol was there, 406 miles of range. That's kind of a funny, I haven't seen a stat like that on a car before, but okay. And greater than or equal to 480 horsepower, which they felt was necessary here. I think 0 to 60 time would probably be more relevant.
That's about 600 kilometers for those of you that.
Yeah.
So a lot.
Some number of kilometers. I love that. Anyways, yeah, so that's compelling. That's legit. That's like a really great price per mile, like if you break it down, right? And what you get, so in range being obviously one of the biggest things. I think above 300 miles is like, you're not worried about range generally at all. But when you don't have a supercharger network, if you want to go on longer trips, 400 miles is definitely like gonna make that easier. And of course, Elon, if you scroll up a little bit, was not super stoked on this, or maybe he was, I don't know. But he tweeted,
I think he was.
The gauntlet has been thrown down. The prophecy will be filled. The Model S changes price tonight at $69,420. Can you go to Tesla.com and just see if they actually updated it? I haven't looked yet.
Oh, yeah, they did. I've been seeing it all over Twitter.
That's
right
hilarious.
There. First thing you see when you log into
Model
Tesla.com.
S starting at $69,420.
$69,420.
$69,420.
The best headline
teenager.
I saw, it's like Elon prices the Model S at $69,420 because he is a child.
Yeah. Yes. Period. And I love that.
I don't think he would argue with that. Now, ironically, they just same week had already reduced the price of the Model S to $71,990. So it was like they dropped it down to $71,990, and then Lucid comes out $69,990 or $69,900, and then they drop at $69,420. This is how we win. This is how us consumers win. That's really what it is. It's fantastic. I love this.
I love there's a bidding war for like high-end luxury sedans. Like these are not cheap cars, and they're competing against like such a small little tiny sliver of people that would be purchasing these vehicles, but they're like chipping away at it right now. That's great.
I mean, for the money, what you get, like, this is way more than most people will ever spend on a car. But for the people that are in this market, these are both tremendous deals. You know, if you were looking at like a really like what's a Mercedes, the S Class, or like a BMW 7 Series or something, like some of those go well over $100,000. So here you could very much like get a fantastic, really advanced, unique car that is actually a decent value for what it is, right? Granted, it's not the normal car, but it's not like a budget car or something like that. But for what it is, I think it's impressive. So I love this.
I love that too. I just don't know why. Yeah, this still makes me. I feel like there's a change imminent, right? Like
for the S,
and
the X, maybe.
There has to be.
Well, the X, they've got a new range, 371 miles listed for the 2021 models, I think it was.
Yeah, I wonder if that's from the heat pump.
Oh, you know, are they doing that?
I don't know, but that'd be an easy way to probably unlock more range for them.
I'm really curious about the heat pumps too because, okay, so, you know, we have a new house and we have a pool and... You know, generally speaking, the way to like live more sustainably from your house standpoint is to switch everything to electric that you can, and then get your electric from solar or renewable sources, right? That's just like the general steps. Mm-hmm. But the pool people that came by, because we have this old gas, it's like 20-year-old pool heater, they came by and they're like, yeah, electric heat pumps really don't work in San Diego because the temperature is so mild. And the way heat pumps work is they don't generate heat like an electric resistive heater, which is incredibly inefficient and requires just gobs and gobs of energy. What they do is they just move heat from one place to another. And so if there's not enough heat to move, then you can't really generate a lot of heat. So I'm actually really curious about the heat pump thing and wonder how how efficient or how effective it's going to be.
Not necessarily true, actually, because a heat pump still utilizes a regular electric heating element, which is virtually 100% efficient. That's
the resistive element?
Yeah. I mean, it's doing is producing heat. Yeah, it takes a lot of energy, but it's just pure heat.
Yeah.
You know, it's exchanging.
Yeah, because I know I've been looking at, I've been doing some experiments with my Powerwall, and one of the cool things is that you can see, you know, how much energy your house is using. And we have an electric kettle in there that we use to heat up, you know, formula and bottles for our son. And that electric kettle uses more energy when it's on than our air conditioning for the entire house. Wow. It's bananas. It is. And like when Jenny's running her hair dryer, it's like triple the amount of energy that the air conditioning uses for the whole house. And you're looking at it going like, and both of those are doing that. They're using electricity to generate heat. And so maybe it's efficient, but oh my God, the amount of energy it takes.
Well, that's why how it's producing, you know, high, I mean, it's 400 degrees or whatever, you know, it's like, it's not just trying to, yeah. But the thing is, so right now what's in the 3, the Y, or not the Y, but the 3, the X, and the S is just a regular heat inductive electric coil or something like that. I don't know exactly.
Sure.
But so that's still the root of a heat pump, but then they run it through a compressor and a heat exchanger so that if there's a great differential between your temperature that you're trying to achieve, like it has like a cooler in it that's like negative, we'll say it's 0 degrees Celsius or something. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you're just running the heat through it and expanding out, and due to the laws of thermodynamics, you can actually achieve like 400% efficiency, which is insane.
Yeah. It'll be curious to see for me, we're looking at, for our new house, electric heat pump water heaters, which we get rebates on and seems to be a good deal. And I have a friend that's ordering them, so I'm curious how that's going to work for him. But then also the pool one to see exactly how that works. But yeah, it kind of goes into the whole concept of like, I'm just curious how it works and if it really does what it's supposed to do, because that would be huge. That would give the Model X more range.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this clip from our show. If that's just not enough for you and you want to watch the full episode, you can go to olfpod.com/YT.
And if you want more from us, you can consider becoming a Patreon member. You'll get early access to episodes. You can join our awesome community. You can actually watch us record live and get your name in the credits by going to olfpod.com/Patreon.
So thanks everyone for watching. Check back every Friday for new clips here and new episodes on the main channel.
Thanks, everybody.